Busch, Jones, Sadler, Custer, Allgaier, McMurray. The top 6. Green is out one more time at Charlotte. Did Elliott get him there a little bit? Jones got a big wiggle on the restart.
Well, it looked like he just spun his tires a little. Like I was saying earlier, it's just really tough to get going on that bottom line. And with old tires, it's amplifying that issue.
Oh, they're going to be 3 wide.
Custer restarted in that outside lane. Worked for him. He's up to second. McMurray just behind him as they hit the corner.
Whoa.
Sadler losing some ground. That was Ryan Segan, the 39 that went around him.
There you see Brad Keselowski. Not only did they change tires on the 22, they did some fender work too. That car had some damage from that contact earlier in the race.
All these drivers back outside the top 20. Many of them coming down pit road when it opened moments ago. Brandon Jones, Cole Custer, 0-0, takes the second position away. And just hanging on to it there as Jones made a rally. Chase Briscoe in 5th. First time we've seen him in the top 5. He's having a nice second stage this afternoon.
I was just looking at that. He kind of popped up there, and I didn't even see he climbed up into the top 5. But definitely looks like he's got a car that's been happier here as the races went on.
And Ty Dillon was right when he talked about his 3 car being racy. He's up inside the top 10 as well. Looking for more.
Yeah, just tough there on the bottom. Just hard to get going, and looks like the 23 might have knocked him a little bit sideways and kind of amplified that situation.
How do you explain that? That it's on the front straightaway here at Charlotte. It seems to be, for the history of the world, that's the way it's been.
Yeah, that's a great question. I wish I knew the answer, but I don't know if you're just getting a straighter launch from that top line to the start-finish line, and on the bottom, I think you're still turning a little bit, and maybe the asphalt's a little bit fresher up top as well.
On board with Briscoe, right in his hip pocket. Another dirt car racer. That's the 20 of Bell. 61 is Kaz Gralla. First race for this team. Qualified on speed earlier today and not doing a bad job inside the top 20. And there's problems for the 8 of Tommy Joe Martins. 4 to go on the stage. Is he going to be able to get off the track and get to pit road? Yes, he will. Looks like we'll stay green.
Doesn't Kaz and Cindric have some history a little bit? Maybe that's why that was heated up a little.
They do.
They flipped over, if I remember right.
Well, and also up on the road course in Canada last year.
I don't think they've made up.
No, I don't think you race car drivers forget many of those things, right?
No.
If we don't forget, I'm sure they remember. A lot of movement inside of 5 laps to go in this second stint of the race. Now 3 remaining. Kyle Busch still out front, over a second lead on Cole Custer.
I'm going to be interested when the stage ends, Adam, to keep our eye on Tyler Reddick. He's back in the 27th position. He did just like we expected. He just laid back. He's not running lap times at all. He will stay out, have those tires a little bit fresher. It'll be interesting to see how that pays off, because these guys are battling hard, and you see Reddick just cruising right now.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick and Brad Keselowski look like they're on about the same game plan here. They've definitely laid back. The 9 is definitely laying back. He's running some pretty far off lap times, but interesting to see how that's going to work out.
And you know, speaking of laying back, I wonder if Elliott Sadler doesn't have a problem, because he went from 11th, he's now outside the top 25, maybe feeling a tire going down, and he's just hanging on for the end of the stage. What's up, Jamie?
Adam, that's exactly right. When that last caution came out, the one of Elliott Sadler said, oh my goodness, I almost spun out there. I might have a right rear going down. Well, they stayed out. It obviously isn't completely flat, but he's got something going on. He's been struggling with no AC, and what we've been told is that he can't reach the switch to actually turn the cooling system on, so it's just been blowing warm air. And like I mentioned, Adam, it is warm and muggy out here today. Tough for these drivers.
Sadler's had a tough day just trying to manage the end of stage number 2. And once again, the green and white checkered flag going to go in the air for the driver out of Las Vegas, Nevada. All-time wins leader in the Xfinity Series, Kyle Busch, padding the resume here. He wins our second stage. Custer, Brandon Jones, Jamie McMurray, Ty Dillon the top 5. Rest of the drivers scoring points. Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Justin Allgaier, Matt Tifft, and Chase Briscoe. We're back to Charlotte. Final stage on the way on FS1.
Mr. Elliott, what's your Wi-Fi password?
Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi's ordinary. Basic. Do I look basic? Nope. Which is why I have Xfinity X5. It's super